Hey guys, this is Taquita with the Realty Tarot. I'm back again for the sign of Sagittarius to dish some tea for the month of April. Now this is going to be a general read. This is going to just deal with anything that's coming up for the month of April for you. It can be love, it can be business, it can be personal, children, family, whatever it may be. Spiritual, messages can come out as well. And this is for Sun, Moon, and Rising in the sign of Sagittarius. I was actually recording, but my camera turned off. So I have the cards already laid out here, so it'll make the reading go a little quicker. But you got the Devil. This is sign of Capricorn. You can be dealing with the Capricorn in significance, or there can just be some toxicities that you're dealing with, some bad habits, some negative patterns that you're dealing with. Just something that could be toxic, something that can be holding you down or chaining you down in a situation. You can be obsessed or overly, just overly doing something. It can be intoxication as far as alcohol or consumption or drugs, or it could just be just overly doing something as far as dealing with anything, work, love, whatever. But based on the surrounding cards, you have the Knight of Cups. So I feel like someone is wanting to come forth and offer their love. This could be you or the person you're dealing with. Again, you could be dealing with a Capricorn. So if this is you, I feel like you're kind of obsessing and overly kind of indulging in a situation where you want to come forth. And then here with those World card, you're ending a cycle and beginning a new one. So either the Devil came out first. So either you're leaving behind these toxic behaviors, this indulgence into different things, and you're ending that cycle and beginning a new one. And with this Knight of Cups, this could be you coming out of that negative energy into a more loving energy. So if that's you, that's one story. Another story that I'm getting, and with general readings, I get so many stories, so just take it as it resonates. Another story I'm getting is this could be you wanting, just kind of obsessing over some type of love offer, either offer coming to you or you offering this to someone else. I feel like there can be some type of obsession either you or this other person has in regards to this love offer. With this World card, it can be a new beginning in this love offer. This can be something that's new. With the World, like I said, with the World card, it's the ending of something and the beginning of something else. So you could have ended something to be in this connection, or that person could have ended something to be with you. But this is two major arcanas here, so I think there's just really big emphasis on some type of love. I feel like this is something, either this is you with self-love, getting out of toxicity and getting into love, that love kind of energy, or this is you or the other person kind of obsessing over this love offer. And kind of just really kind of going in, like this is something that is you're obsessing over, is what I feel, either you or the person you're dealing with. And then I have here the Son of Cups, I have 8 of Wands, and I have the 9 of Wands. So again, I just feel like this is something that's a very big burden on you, something that's weighing very heavily on you. With the 9 of Wands, it's just you taking on a lot. You're willing to bear the burden, whatever it takes. I feel that's the energy this is. Again, with the Son of Cups, this is someone wanting or thinking about offering some type of love offer. With the 8 of Wands, I feel like this is communication. Somebody is wanting to communicate a love offer. So it's going back to the first set of cards. I feel like somebody is really obsessing over this love. Somebody wants to offer love. Somebody wants to communicate their feelings, their intentions. And I feel like they're obsessing over it. It's weighing really heavy on them. This is something that is just really bothering them, okay? So that's what I'm getting. And then here I have the Sun card. I have the 9 of Swords, and then I have the 10 of Cups. So immediately what I get from this, again, you have the 9 of Swords. This is something that's keeping you up at night. You have 2 9s here, and you have the Devil. This is an obsession. This is something that is like weighing heavy on you physically, mentally. You're up at night, you're worrying about this. And this is something that you feel that will bring you a lot of happiness, and something that will give you life, or, you know, that would expand and grow your life. As we all know, the Sun card is what gives all of us life, and it expands, it grows. And so I feel like you feel that this is somebody that you can have the Ten of Cups and the Sun card. This is it. This is like the end all be all for you. This is you are obsessing over offering your love, or if you're not obsessing over offering your love to someone, you're obsessing over the fact that this is what you want in life. You want that life where you have that white picket fence, you have that family, you have that love, you have that abundance. This is what you're obsessing over. And it's something that's keeping you up at night. It's causing you to have sleepless nights. So this is really weighing heavy on your mind. Then we have the Hermit, we have the Six of Wands, and then we have the Ace of Swords. So again, the Hermit card is somebody going within, kind of taking a step back. And I feel like this person is going within to find the answers that they seek to something. I feel like with this other energy here, you obsessing and just kind of being in your head a lot about stuff, this is causing you to have to go within because it's bothering you so much. And I feel like with this Ace of Swords card, you want to speak your truth. You want clarity in the situation. You want to, this is what you're wanting. This is what your energy is. You want the truth. You want clarity. You want to, let someone know what your true intentions is. It's all truth and clarity here. And this is what you want to offer, or someone wants to offer to you. And then we have the Six of Wands. So the Six of Wands is victory. I feel like this person, either you or this person, feels that they will have victory with you once they, speak their truth and have that clarity and, open up. Again, with the Ace of Swords, that's also communication. And then you have the Eight of Wands. That's back and forth communication. So you are really, either you, Sagittarius, or someone around you or someone that you're dealing with is really obsessing over, this connection and a connection with you. Or either this is you just really obsessing over the fact that you want the end all be all. It may not be with a specific person right now. You may not even have someone on your mind, but this is something that that you want, something that is, keeping you up at night, something that is draining you. You could feel like your clock is ticking. I don't know why that came up, but to me, I feel like maybe you feel like, time is running out. And you just feel like, okay, it's my time. I just feel like this is something that you've been waiting for a while, especially with this Nine of Wands. I feel like this is something that a cross that you've been bearing for a while. And I feel like, it's been a long time coming. I feel like with all these wands, these are all different situations, relationships, or things that you've done to get you to this point. And I feel like you've been through the ringer. And then again, with the Nine of Swords, this is, again, something that's been mentally bothering you for so long. And you're like, okay, when will my time become? So it's either that energy that you have, that you're waiting on your end all be all, your happiness, your wish fulfillment, your love abundance. You're either waiting on that, you're waiting on that success story, that victory and love. Or again, this can be somebody and you're obsessing over it, or this can be somebody else obsessing over this with you, or you obsessing over this with another person. So just take it how it resonates. Like I said, with general readings, it's like I get a lot of messages, so just take it how it resonates. I am going to take a couple of these Goddess Oracle cards, see if Spirit wants to give us some additional messages. One more card for Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of April. General read. Okay. So the first card I got is Go Outside. So it says, go outside. You have been indoors too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. So you all know with this coronavirus going on, you may have been in the house for a while, kind of on lockdown, kind of stuck inside. You know, I know we can't do much and go many places, but you can always go outside, sit on your porch, go in the backyard, just take a walk up and down the block, just to get some fresh air, just to clear your mind. I feel like with everything going on and then you obsessing over the situation, it's not making it any better. So I feel like you just really need to just kind of get out of the environment that you're in and just kind of, you know, get into a new environment where you can get some fresh air and just get a new perspective on things, okay? Then you have fertility. It says, in the perfect time, this is the perfect time for you to start new projects, assess new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. So to me, this is like the temperance, I'm sorry, not the temperance card. This is like the high priestess card here. I just really feel like, you know, you have, this is a card where, like it says, clearly says fertility, abundance, new projects. So maybe this is something that you can focus on instead of focusing on this obsessing over this person or just over this wish fulfillment. Just a little bit of advice. A lot of times we focus on the things that we have no control over, and it drives us crazy. It drives us insane. And we obsess and we obsess and we obsess and we think and we think and we think. And it's nothing that we can do about it. We can't make anyone want us or want a relationship with us or any of that. We can only control our part in who we are as individuals. And when, you know, the Almighty God, I believe in God. I don't know what you all's beliefs are. But when God sees fit, he will bring that particular person in your life and things will just work out and they will mesh just well. So I feel like instead of obsessing over things that you cannot control, Sagittarius, you need to focus on the things that you can. And this is something that you can. You can start a new project. You can go outside. You can take a walk. You may have some new ideas. So I feel like Spirit is saying, hey, take this energy and mold it and use all this energy, pent up energy that you have, because you have a lot of it. And I feel like all this pent up energy you have, you should focus it on something that you can control, something that you could probably benefit from, something that can expand and grow. And I feel like that's just different things, new projects or of such. Then you have prosperity. Prosperity says the universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receiving. So again, just like I was just saying in my advice, my little advice that I was giving you, I feel like Spirit is, you know, pretty much this message is to let you know to stop obsessing. Spirit is there, you know, Spirit knows that, you know, it can be hard, and, you know, God knows where we are, you know, he knows what we need before we even ask. And I feel like, you know, Spirit and God just wants you to focus on other things besides this, which clearly you have no control over, okay? So that's what I get there. Let's see if we can get some messages. These 3 cards flipped over. I'm going to take them. The first one says, stop worrying. Love is on its way. Again, a message from Spirit. And I really do feel that. These cards all indicated. This is something that you could be manifesting with this World card. But I feel like with the Devil card, if you obsess, if you neglect yourself personally and, you know, your other parts of your life, it won't manifest in the way that you desire. So I feel like you should just, like I said, let go of what you can't control and just, you know, focus on the things that you can. And here another one is focus on money. Here where it says it's the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions, fertility. This right here is your money. You may have a project, Sagittarius, or you're thinking about something that you may want to have, a business, a side hustle, or something that you may have you've been thinking about doing. And I feel like this is the perfect time for you to do that. I feel like this would be a great way to kind of redirect your energy and this obsession that you have over, you know, this love or this person. And I feel like Spirit is saying if you do go ahead, this is something that could possibly bring you money. So focus on money, you know. Then I have short-term relationship. So maybe this person that you're obsessing over, you know, that you're thinking this is going to be something that's going to be so grand and good and this is going to be a victory for you. Maybe this is something that's going to be a short-term relationship. Maybe this is something that's not going to go far because you're putting the wrong type of energy into it. Or maybe with this world card, you may have just got out of a short-term relationship, or something that just didn't go far. When I see the short-term relationship card, I just feel of something that just didn't go the distance. It didn't make it far. It didn't go and take you where you needed, but you learned lessons from it. So I feel like with the world card, that could be you coming out of that energy. And that's probably why you're so obsessed over this end all be all, because the last situation just didn't make it, and you're just like, okay, I gotta get it, I have to have it, I have to have it. But Spirit is here to tell you that focus on something else, focus on something that's going to bring you in money, that's going to bring you in stability and happiness, you know, personal happiness. And I feel like once you focus on yourself, in no time love will come in. Okay, so stop worrying, love is on its way. Don't rush it. Don't overthink it. Don't obsess over it, okay? So that's what I have for you for the month of April, Sagittarius, in your general read. I hope this resonated. Leave a comment and let me know what you thought about it. Like, share, subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. And until next time, Sagittarius.